Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Griffith, and I'm one of the e-learning administrators for the Peel District School Board's Summer School program. This is the e-learning orientation video for summer school and will contain all of the information you need in order to have a successful e-learning course. I do highly recommend that you follow us on Twitter. Our handle is @peel_coned. This is helpful in the event that there's a system outage and you are unable to access your online course. We will tweet out information as it becomes available, allowing you to stay informed. I would like to begin by acknowledging that the Peel District School Board is located on the treaty territory of the Mississaugas of the Credit First Nation. Since time immemorial, First Nations, Inuit, and Métis people have inhabited, traveled, and cared for this land. I am grateful to have the opportunity to now work and learn on this land, and by doing so, I give my respect and thanks to its first inhabitants. This land continues to be home for First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples, many who are students in Peel schools. I ask that everyone listening today take a moment to reflect on and appreciate the lands that you are on, wherever that may be. Consider how you can honor and continue to learn the true history of this place. I ask that we celebrate the vast contributions First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples have made and continue to make to the story of Canada. I would also like to acknowledge the Africans who were forcibly removed from their native land and dispersed across developing nations. What we are confronted with today are the vestiges of the transatlantic slave trade, which led to the destruction of individuals, cultures, and traditions. We honor the African diasporic peoples and their legacy of fighting for freedom, human rights, and civil liberty by continuing their work. As we reflect on the forceful and violent removal of Africans from their lands, I invite you to think deeply about the impact of this dispossession on their families, communities, and societies. Over the next 15 minutes, I will go over everything that is needed to have a successful summer school course, including how to access e-learning, navigating your online course expectations, tips for both parents and students, what to do if you have an individual education plan, and what to do if you need to order a transcript. The first step in accessing your online course is to open Google Chrome. Your online course will work in other internet browsers, such as Microsoft Explorer and Edge. However, it is optimized to work best with Google Chrome. So I highly recommend that you use Chrome whenever you are accessing your online course. In order to access your online course, you want to start at the main Peel Board website, www.peelschools.org. Once on this page, you want to click on the button that says BYOD Login. If you are already a Peel Board student, you should be very familiar with this login. You access your summer school course through your BYOD portal. Your email address is your 6-digit PDSB student number followed by @pdsb.net. If you are a non-PDSB student, you will need to contact your summer school site to obtain your PDSB student number if you have not already done so. Summer school sites can be contacted by email or by phone. All school site information can be found at the website shown on the screen. Your password is the same password you have been using at your day school. If you have never changed your password or are logging in for the first time, your password is capital S, lowercase t, and your birthday, 4 digits for the year, 2 digits for the month, and 2 digits for the day. So if your birthday is July 4th, 2022, Your password is capital S, lowercase t, 20220704. Once you have logged in, you want to click on the orange chiclet that says D2L Brightspace. This is where you will find your D2L Brightspace course. Once in the Brightspace, you want to find your online course. If you are a PDSB student, you may find your second semester courses still there. If you are taking both civics and careers, you will see both courses present because you will be working on both courses simultaneously. Now that you are into your e-learning course, there are a few places you want to visit that will help navigate the course. The first is the envelope at the top, which gives you access to your email. This is the quickest and easiest method of communicating with your teacher. So please make sure you are able to find your email and ensure that you are able to send your teacher an email. Along the top of your course, you will see different icons that contain links to everything you will need for your online course. Please note that teachers modify how their course looks, so what you see in this presentation may differ slightly in what your course actually looks like. Let's start with the course content. The course content link has all lessons, assignments, and homework for your e-learning course. In an online course, there is no physical textbook. Instead, all of your content will be found here, including videos, articles, and assignments. The only exception to this would be in English classes, where you may be required to have different novels. The next icon that we are going to explore is the Student Tools icon. If you click on it, you will see all the tools available to you. Under the Student Tools menu, this is your quick link to quizzes, tests, chat rooms, the calendar, and all other important items that you will be using in your online course. The next icon that is really important is the one labeled Assignments and looks like a tray or box. This is called the drop box and is where you will submit your assignments to your teacher. The Dropbox works very similarly to an email. You simply add your file just as you would add an attachment to an email message. You can also type a message to your teacher to accompany the file you are submitting. The last component of your online course that I would like to point out is the calendar feature, and that can be found either in the bottom right of your screen or by using the Student Tools menu. The calendar can be viewed by day, week, or month. Your teacher will post all of the important dates for assignments, tests, exams, and any other important info your teacher wants you to know. So please check the calendar on a daily basis to stay up to date in your online course. At the start of your course, your teacher will communicate when they will be holding virtual office hours. To accommodate the flexible schedule of e-learning, teachers will have a morning office hours session and a second set of office hours later in the day. Virtual office hours are when synchronous engagement will take place during the office hours periods and may take the form of any combination of lessons taught via MS Teams, small group conferences, tutorial sessions, teacher-moderated chats, or teacher outreach with students. Outside of the synchronous engagement, students will be working independently on learning tasks assigned by the teacher, collaborating with peers on group assignments, reviewing for tests, and connecting with the teacher for support as required. To further support students, e-learning teachers will be at their designated sites at the following times. All teachers will be on site for the first 3 days of summer school. In addition, grade 10 teachers will be on site on Tuesdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Grade 11 teachers will be on site on Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And grade 12 teachers will be on site on Thursdays from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I will now go over the expectations that I and your teachers have for you as e-learning students. First, log in each day, Monday to Friday. If you are taking both civics and careers, you will complete both courses at the same time, and you will need to spend approximately 2 to 3 hours per day per course. You are expected to check your email and course announcements daily. This is where your teacher will provide important updates. If your teacher does email you, you are expected to respond within 24 hours. If taking a course other than civics and careers, you will need to spend approximately 5 to 6 hours per day completing coursework. Please follow the course calendar to ensure that you submit all assignments by their deadlines. If you know that an assignment is going to be late, please email your teacher well before the due date. If you are having difficulty with an assignment, please email your teacher as soon as possible so that they have time to help you before the assignment is due. Please be a responsible digital citizen when in your online course. That means using appropriate language in the discussion boards, email, and chat. Please read the student handbook provided in your course. Please also remember that all course activity can be tracked using your IP address. Teachers will be using Turnitin.com to ensure that you're submitting your own original work. Plagiarism will not be tolerated in your e-learning course. Students and parents of students taking an e-learning course always ask about what is the best way to do well and get the marks they want in e-learning summer school. So I will now go over some tips for success. The biggest tip I can give is communication. Speak with your teacher if you have any concerns or difficulties as soon as possible. We are here to help. You also want to start assignments early. That way, if you run into difficulty, you can contact your teacher and get the information you need well before the assignment is due. Remember, in an e-learning course, sometimes it takes a little bit longer to get the information that you need. You also want to complete all assessments and assignments on time and by their actual due date. You should only be taking one summer school new credit course or 2 makeup credits this summer. Some students in the past have tried to take multiple credits with 2 different boards. However, they usually find that they are unable to balance the expectations for both courses. Similarly, please consider the commitments you make outside of school. A summer school course requires approximately 30 hours per week, so working full-time or playing competitive sports will make it difficult to keep up with course expectations. And finally, remember that summer school runs for the month of July, meaning students are expected to commit to the entirety of the 20-day summer school program, and there will be no accommodations for vacations or other summer plans. Now some tips for parents. The Bright Space for Parents program allows authorized parents and guardians to see their child's progress. By using Bright Space for Parents, you will be able to monitor your child's activity feed, upcoming assignments, quizzes, grades, and can allow teachers to email parents from the Brightspace system. Brightspace for Parents can be accessed through parent.peelschools.org. When signing up, parents will be asked for a token. If you do not already have one from your home school, you can obtain one by contacting your summer school site. If you need to speak to your teacher, your first option is to contact your teacher through their Brightspace email. However, if you are unable to access your email or need to speak to an administrator, please go to the summer school website to obtain the contact information for your summer school site. Please leave a voicemail or send an email and someone will get back to you within 24 hours. Because e-learning courses occur at home, here are some tips for parents on how to help your child succeed. In order to be successful in an e-learning course, students must participate regularly and submit course assignments. Therefore, it is important to monitor your child's progress using Brightspace for Parents. Please note that midterm and final report cards will be emailed, so please look out for that email. And finally, time online does not guarantee success, nor does simply logging in. Students must complete work and submit their assignments to their teacher in order to be successful. If you have an individual education plan or an IEP, you will need to submit a digital copy to your teacher as we do not have access to IEPs during the summer. A digital copy of your IEP can be obtained from your home school. Students who are attending a post-secondary institution in September that require a transcript must make the request prior to the start of final evaluations. During the first week of summer school, your teacher will provide you with the ordering link. The link is also available on the Continuing Education Summer School website. Official transcripts will be That concludes our e-learning presentation. Good luck in your online course and have a great summer.